Julia Gillard has named job creation and fairness as the key for Labor as it tries to claw its way out of the polling dead zone. She's opened the Labor Party conference calling for open debates and got more than she bargained for.
Entering like a prize fighter, spoiling for a scrap.
We came here for debates. We came here for surprises.
And she got one. Labor's leader in WA arguing the case for big miners.
So we oppose the extension of the mining resource rent tax.
Even the planned return to surplus was under fire.
And if that means we go into a budget deficit to save jobs, that's what we should do.
And that's before the knife fight over same-sex marriage.
I think it's very clear now that the conference will support a change to Labor's platform.
To push it along, they brought in the big gun.
The people have a right to live with dignity. We're all treated equal, and it's about time Australians got the same-sex marriage together as well. Thank you.
But the Prime Minister looks set to win on her call for a conscience vote.
I'm sure the Prime Minister will prevail on that one.
It would be terrible for the Prime Minister to be rolled on the conscience vote issue, and I'm confident that she won't be rolled.
Without a binding vote on Labor MPs, a same-sex law change is almost impossible. The Prime Minister leads a party that is first choice of only 3 out of every 10 Australian voters. She is trying to build here her platform for the next election, based on jobs, economic growth and what she calls fairness.
When we govern for jobs, for growth, for fairness, that is when Labor governs for all.
She's urged the party to lift membership by 25% next year, promising activists a bigger role in setting policy.
Seize this moment for reform.
It all went down a treat. Hugh Riminton, 10 News.
With the latest from the ALP conference, 10's political editor Hugh Riminton joins us now. And Hugh, we saw the big set piece, of course, from the PM today. How do you think she went?
Well, this, of course, is a deeply unpopular leader. She is an embattled leader. So what you do, you come out fighting. And that's really what she is trying to do, portray herself as a fighter for the things that real Australians care about, for jobs, for economic growth, and above all, for fairness, which she says is not there on the coalition side of politics. It went over pretty well with this audience, as you'd expect that it would do. The real test remains, of course, how she's going over with the wider population who are going to have to vote in an election in about a year and a half from now.
And Hugh, the ABC has taken disciplinary action against a broadcaster for an offensive comment about the Prime Minister. And what was that all about?
Well, this is the youth radio network Triple J has an announcer called Paul Verhoeven who tweeted "Boo you whore" and directed it towards Julia Gillard. He's evidently a supporter of same-sex marriage, and as we know, the Prime Minister is not a supporter of that. The ABC ordered him to withdraw that tweet, but given that the broadcaster Alan Jones has suggested that the Prime Minister be dragged out to sea and dumped there, I suspect she has probably heard worse.
All right, thank you, Hugh Riminton in Sydney.